All right, everybody, welcome back to Sex House Podcast. This is episode number 4. I am Luis.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Maya.
And this is the podcast that's not about sex
or houses.
You should have said that before.
Yeah,
you
I
have
guess.
to say, and this is Sex House.
The podcast is not about sex or houses,
We
and
can
then we
redo
get
that.
to it. No, I
yeah,
don't want
let's
to.
let's redo it.
Okay.
Let's redo it.
All right, so welcome back to Sex House Pod.
Welcome
Okay, Luis,
back.
let's slate for you.
Okay.
When you slate, you have to say, "Welcome back, everybody. This is Sex House, the podcast that's not about sex or houses. I'm Luis."
Yeah.
Can you do that right now?
I can do that.
Do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to Sex House Podcast, the podcast that's not about sex
Or houses.
I'm Luis.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Maya.
I just want to let you guys know I'm going to keep that entire thing in there.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Then you can hear the whole audience know that I was right in saying that we should have just kept the first one.
You're wrong, as usual.
Ha.
All right, so today we have a really super special, great, and crazy episode for you guys, and the reason for that is it's my birthday, baby.
It's not your birthday yet.
Okay,
It's your birthday in what
2
time
days.
is it?
It's your birthday in 2 days, right?
2 days.
Oh, so I thought today was Tuesday. It's your birthday tomorrow.
It's your birthday in 6
in
hours.
6 hours. It's
Yeah.
my
It's
birthday.
in 5 hours and 56
It's
minutes, but that's
tomorrow,
I will
basically.
be 20 fun years old.
21. You could just say 21.
And I
no,
will
but he
be
did.
able.
He said 25.
I will be able to have my first alcohol. I'm
Legal
Let it be
alcohol-
known that Luis is currently either winking at us or having a stroke. We can't tell which one. That's okay.
probably both. I mean, let's be honest.
Most likely both.
Most likely on both. I mean, I'm old at this point, right?
No, we've had this conversation. You're not old.
I am old. I am boomer.
To call yourself old, you must be at least
22.
45.
45 people who are 45 are not old.
People who are 45 are
See,
not old,
no,
but they're
here's the
allowed
thing.
to say that they're old.
I
That's
feel like
what I think.
feel like people in their 20s can call themselves
Why?
old. I don't think that people in their 40s can though.
I personally think that anybody can call themselves old when you're talking to somebody that's much younger than you. Nobody
So-
here is much
Okay.
younger than the other person.
Well,
That's true.
Well, we're a lot much.
Mm.
We're much older than Maddie.
What
we're
are you
much
It's
older.
literally
Maddie's
2
like
years.
7.
Yeah.
I'm 18.
No, 7.
Wait, I actually
Oof.
don't want to let people know that I'm 18 because an old man will be like, haha, now she's okay. Just that
All those old men that are listening to podcasts.
Absolutely.
I mean,
old men are
pedophiles.
the-
Stop calling them old men.
Oh,
They're pedophiles.
pedophiles.
Just
Yeah.
call them what they are.
T.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
We don't have to tiptoe around the pedophiles.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
they don't deserve the tips of my toes, or really any part of my toe.
I don't like how you
I don't
said
like how you phrase that because I think that they would like the tips of your toes. And let's move on.
Well,
Let's
no,
move on.
I'm.
Anyway, let's
Okay,
talk to
yeah.
this something that goes to the tips of your toes, which is boots.
Oh yeah, Maddie.
That was good.
Maddie, you always are killing with the transitions, and I know I'm actually messing that entire thing up right now, but I really just want to compliment you. You always do that.
Oh my god, when
spot
they
on.
compliment me, you can't tell, but I'm doing
Okay,
that
shut up.
really
Okay,
irritating
so
meme.
so boots, we love them.
Oh, I thought you were
Tis the
referring
season.
to me.
I would love if we stopped using we.
Ooh.
We don't love
Sounds
them because
like-
one person doesn't.
Sounds like we got a problem.
So my problem is that I have wonky knees, and when I wear boots,
This
I
is
can't
true.
bend my ankles as well as I usually could if I wasn't wearing boots. So whenever I wear boots, I have to go home and like literally electroshock my knees into working the next day. So yeah, I'm not a fan of boots. I think that they keep your legs warm, which is great. So like if I go in the snow, I'll wear boots, but then I'll cry myself to sleep that night. But also, I just don't care for them, and I won't wear them unless forced to.
Okay, that's valid. Absolutely. My mom calls me Boots. I don't know why. It's just been my name at a very young age. So I'm taking this as a really personal
I'm gonna
offense.
take what I said
I'm
back.
just kidding.
I hate most boots, but I love one
Boots, and that is Maddie Boots.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. That is why it's my email, actually.
Don't spread that information.
Well, it's not my email. Isn't just Boots. It's like stuff before it and
so
after
it's
it.
stuff before it, boots, and after it.
At
At
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
If you have questions,
I don't
please
use that,
email.
I don't use that email anymore because
Now
I'm
you can't
I'm a
anymore, so.
Public official, so I have a proper email.
Very proper boots@gmail.com.
Yes, that is it. Anyways, yeah, that's what my mom called me ever since I was little, and she only calls me that when she loves me, so she calls me very little right now. I'm so sorry.
Well-
Louise.
So what do we like about boots?
So okay, so
Like,
for me, I have a mixed relationship with boots. I love the idea of boots. I think boots look great on most people. I'm not sure how I feel about boots on myself. I have a pair of Doc Martens. I do love my Doc Martens. However, I feel very self-conscious when I wear them.
Why?
Because, well, it's not because of me, obviously.
Okay.
It's more of I feel like I don't have the right pants
Oh, I get it.
to go with my boots.
Yeah.
You know what you need?
What?
You need like bell bottoms. You need flares.
I think it's that.
I don't think so.
Okay, so
love
I don't
bell
own.
bottoms.
I hate bell
I
bottoms.
love.
I also love bell bottoms because it makes your legs look longer, and I have very short legs, which is also the reason why I like boots, because they make your legs look longer because they have like just like little heels on them.
Hard disagree for myself, but that's okay. Every time I wear boots, I look 4'6".
Interesting. No, so I wear
Let
Timberlands
the
a
record
lot.
show that Maya is 4'7".
Thank you.
Yes, correct. I wear Timberlands a lot because I own like 3 pairs of them because
I
I'm
want
from
some
Canada. Because in Canada we wear them all the time. Like if you don't
Maddie
have Timbs,
says
then you're
I
not.
wear Canada Goose.
I also don't wear Canada Goose.
I
But
don't
it's-
know what that means. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
a brand of like. Wow, you're so Californian. Anyway, no. It's like a coat. It's like a coat.
Okay.
No, I like the North.
I don't need
Face.
those.
You don't. Oh yeah, because you live here. Duh. Duh. Anyway, this conversation was a bust. Let's move on.
Wait, I'm
not done.
Yeah.
Well,
Maddie said I'm finished talking, so we can end this shit.
Wow, Maddie.
Um,
This is why we're kicking you out.
Yeah, God fucking damn it. Anyway,
the next episode of Sex House will actually be my vote of no confidence.
In yourself, hopefully.
ooh. Anyway, I just wanted to say I don't really care for wearing boots. However, I do have one pair of boots that I really, really like. They're yellow and they match my yellow raincoat.
rain
and it's
boots.
because I don't really like rainy weather. So whenever it's rainy, I always make myself happy by wearing my yellow boots and my raincoat.
It's also because don't you also like love the Madeline books?
Yeah, I
so that
do.
you would wear it and be like, I look like Madeline.
No, it's because I look like the Morton Salt girl.
Oh, you look like the Morton Salt girl. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I do love Madeline though.
I know you
and
do.
I love Madeline.
I love Madeline. Luis, do you love Madeline? Madeline? I can't say her name.
I have mixed emotions.
Okay, well, fuck you.
No, that's entirely fair, and I understand.
No, I used to wear Timberlands all the time, going back to your Timberlands, when I was a kid, because I used to wear them as work boots, and I hated wearing them because I always associated them with work. But we were able to get them like fairly cheap when I was a kid, and I grew up kind of poor, so like, you know, I was like, those are the shoes that I wear for working. And then, you know, like, what was it, like 2016 when like Timberlands became like, oh, fucking big again or whatever, like in American fashion. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know. I just know
Over
that
in
all my
Gooseland,
friends. I
but-
just know that like all my friends wear Timberlands.
But anyways, so like I was like, fuck, Timberlands are cool, and I still think, even though they're not like super popular anymore, I still think Timberlands are really good
Because
looking
they
boots.
look at my boots. I have all black Timberlands, and they at first. So I got them when they first came out, and at first they were only available in men's sizes. So this is a men's 4, and my brother had the matching ones. Sorry, I just scratched
It's
Maya.
okay.
And my brother had the matching ones, and we still will match because we got these like 4 years ago, and I don't think our feet grew very much. But yeah, no.
I mean, I just want the classic, you know,
The
brown,
orange.
orange
I think that
Timberlands.
they look like boots. Like they don't look they're just boots.
No, that's totally fair, and that's
Yeah.
why I like them. They're so simple. It's a timeless look, you know. And I feel like I don't like wearing black shoes. I used to exclusively wear black shoes, but like, I don't know. I don't like wearing dark clothes too much anymore. So like 70% of my
I
shoes
like
are
how
white.
you said that, but like you're wearing black jeans with a gray hoodie, and
It's a light gray hoodie,
it's
also
still
light-
gray.
but I am
not
wearing
black,
a black
it's
shirt.
It is
I'm
black
I'm dressed
and
kinda
black
dark today.
underwear.
Actually, they're gray underwear, so
Okay,
And they've got a
whatever.
stripe of red.
yeah.
Oh,
Let it be
wow.
known that Luis is actually naked right now.
Yeah. And Maddie's just checking out my underwear, which is
You like pulled up
kind
your
of fucking
shirt.
sus.
You
so-
pulled up your shirt and it came up.
Okay, but my socks
do-
have pigeons on them.
Why do
and
so
I
many
say,
people do that?
That's cool.
I love your
I saw
socks,
an owl
Luis.
today on the way in to record.
No
I spent like 10 minutes just
way.
outside the building freezing my ass off because there was an owl on top of it. I was just watching it, and it was watching me.
Oh, I saw that the other day.
What?
That it didn't move.
It did.
Okay, because I noticed it and
You
it
thought it was
didn't
a
move
statue?
like weeks ago, and I'm like, is it one of those fake owls?
No.
I don't know. I
it's a real
forgot to
owl.
real to
We've
look.
got
so-
barn owls on campus.
Okay, for sure.
I've never seen a barn owl on
Really?
campus.
I have a lot of barn owls in my yard. They fly
It's
into my
kind of like a
windows
normal
lot.
owl.
You have a
except-
really nice backyard, so I don't like. I could picture any sort of creature
Have
there.
you been in my backyard before?
Yes, I have.
That's weird
are you
because Maya
talking
never
about?
invited you into her backyard.
No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
for a
yeah.
trip that we were doing, and right
Oh,
before
that's
we
right.
went to
That's
our
right.
backyard-
Because I hadn't packed.
Yeah, and it was really, 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 really pretty. And like the sun had just come up, and I was looking, and there were like butterflies and bees and birds, and it was like the sweetest thing in the whole world. And that's my story.
Wow, you're a natural born storyteller.
I know. I think I should become the new Lewis Carroll. What do you think?
I think you should become a story major.
That is not a major. However, there's
Story
a word.
major? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is a words major.
There's
I'm a
a
words
words major, so why
major.
wouldn't there be a
There's
story
not a
major?
story major.
Yeah, it's creative writing,
That
Maddie.
is not the same thing.
Yes,
It's
it is.
Actually, the same thing. Like
No, creative writing is like writing essays and stuff.
No, it's not. That's the opposite of creative writing. That's essay
boring,
writing.
stupid, dumb writing.
Agreed.
That's the technical term.
Yeah.
How interesting. I'm learning so much today. You know what? I'm actually going to double major in boring story writing and word major.
What? So you're just gonna hop on my shit now?
Why not?
Okay.
We have the same
These
brain
bitches all
cell.
trying to be me, I guess.
Yeah, for
Our
real.
brain cell would work so much less hard
It's
if we were in
true.
the same.
You're
sorry,
right. Oh my god, it would be
If we
stretching
were
it so
in
much
the
less.
same major. It would really be helping.
It would.
Yeah, truly.
Okay, I mean, if we're talking about boring,
Majors?
dumb stories.
Uh huh. Let's talk about Maya's murder mystery.
No.
What the fuck, Maddie?
Thanks for ruining my fucking transition.
Okay.
I was gonna talk about astrology and how it's bullshit.
I want to talk about astrology and how it's awesome.
I am neutral on astrology.
I think it's so adorable.
As most things we talk about, I have no firm opinion.
What are you talking about? We're about to. We're literally at this beginning of this episode. You were like, I don't like boots.
Firm
That was
opinion.
your-
I said
Boots is
I don't like
stupid.
boots. Everybody else can like boots.
That's still an opinion.
But it doesn't affect anybody.
That
This is
is
out here calling
correct.
everybody who likes astrology dumb.
I am because
Um,
astrology is fucking bullshit.
I don't think that is. I think that astrology is really adorable, and that's why I like it. I think that it's adorable in the sense that
Maddie
it's
likes
fun.
everything that's cute.
I think that it's fun to believe in, and I think that it's like fun to like read your horoscope. I don't necessarily believe in any of it, but I love the people who do because then they like tell you things, and I'm like, oh, I want to know everything, and then it's just like really adorable, and they get like really passionate about it, and I'm like, oh, you're really sweet.
I like it when I see horoscope things and then I look at all of my friends' things and I tell all my friends and then they're like, oh, Maya, thanks for thinking of us. Basically, I love friendship.
Damn, hot take.
Yeah, a hot take. Friendship
Um,
is cool.
So when people come up to me and just start saying like astrology shit, like, oh, it's because of blah 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 blah. Usually, I don't feel like that's whatever.
That's
I'm like,
relatable.
That's why.
I'm
yeah.
like, this is fucking stupid.
No,
'Cause
I think it's so cute.
it doesn't make fucking sense.
It just doesn't affect me. at
My
the end of
thing
the
is that,
day,
like-
whether somebody else likes it.
As
so I
somebody
just
who
go
is
along with
avid
it.
on Twitter, I feel like I am expected to know these things, especially with the part of Twitter that I'm like
Mhm, so true.
in-
Like aesthetic.
encompassed in.
Okay.
As well as a greater part of like my community of like people that I'm friends with. Everybody fucking knows astrology and shit like that, and I don't know
too.
jack shit. I know I'm
Me
a
too.
Sagittarius, and that's the extent of it.
Me too, but I still love hearing about it. And like I downloaded CoStar, but do I know anything? No. But do I love hearing CoStar tell me that it's okay that I don't know how to do anything? Yes.
So I downloaded CoStar because I wanted to see what my friends' signs were. I immediately undownload. What is it called?
Delete.
Deleted. Thank you. I immediately deleted it because it sends you like mean notifications sometimes. I wasn't with that.
Mine was literally
Like imagine waking up first thing in the morning and CoStar is like, "You're a stupid hoe. Don't forget." Like I didn't like that.
The one that I got yesterday that I sent to Maya is that it's okay to admit that you have no idea what you're doing. And right after I got that notification, I just sent something in a group chat where I had no idea what I was doing, and then Maya corrected me.
Yo, that seems like
a self-fulfilling prophecy.
yeah, but like also that's kind of shady, that message. It's like
yeah, they're all shady.
Yeah, it's like it's painted like if you look at it real quick, it's like, oh yeah, thanks for like kind of validating me, right? But at the same time, it's also telling you you're a dumb piece of shit and you don't know shit, but it's okay. It's very condescending. I'm not saying that about you, Maddie. CoStar is saying that about you.
Okay, whatever. I still enjoy.
I think, Maddie, that you're a very smart person and you do know a lot, and you should be proud of that.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
Are you crossing your fingers? No! Hey! He's telling the truth. I remember when we were little.
He didn't check his toes.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I don't have that type of coordination.
I really thought he was about to say, I don't have toes.
I don't fuck with foot fetish so much, I got rid of my feet.
Then what do you?
Okay.
Where do you wear your boots?
Yeah, where do you wear your boots?
On my nubs.
I don't like the word nubs.
I'm sorry.
I want to go back to what I mentioned before about Maya's murder mystery, and I would love for them to explain it to me.
You know what I would love?
Stop it.
I would love
Stop
for
it.
Maya
Stop
to
it.
fucking slay me.
Stop it.
Stop.
I want to hear about Maya's murder mystery Facebook
Okay, here's
group
the
chat.
tea. So, I used Facebook like a lot, like too much for
What's
somebody
Facebook?
my age. Good point.
Fuck up.
That wasn't a question, that was a point, and you know it. Anyway, I'm on Facebook a lot, and I'm in like a lot of Facebook groups, like 118, I think. And
I don't know what that means, but okay.
anyway, one of these groups is called, I don't want to talk about what it's called. Some people are going to add it and then look at the things that I add to it. But it's a group mostly so that people can post polls in it. And that's polls as in POLLS, like surveys and stuff. And there's a lot of offshoots of this group. So there's another group that's mainly for murder mysteries. So every month on like the 13th, a murder mystery starts and it ends on the last day of that month. And we get different clues and we all get different roles and we get different like, I don't know, we have like different days that we can accuse people. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. And last month, it was really hard. It was based on a train. There were like no clues and everybody kept dying. At some point, somebody sent me some information in like a DM and I put it in the group chat. And then I was killed like immediately after. And nobody told me I died until I went back into the group and I was muted until the end of the month. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck killed me?
Actually rip.
Literally rip.
Really rip.
And I was so mad, and we were on a buddy system that month, so me and my buddy were really upset because I died and now she was alone. But it's okay, because this month, guess who's the murderer?
Not you. Just kidding, it is.
It's actually not me. I'm an accomplice. So I don't get to kill anybody, but like I'm on the team of the people who kill people. I'm really excited. I'm going to avenge my death. I'm going to find out who killed me last month, and I'm going to murk them first.
So, what I'm hearing is you're an actual murderer in real life.
Yes. Yes.
So I
Can you be
I
arrested?
have an appointment I gotta get to.
Okay, bye.
I'll see.
I'd
Mind if
love
I
to
walk
stay
you
in
out?
chat. I would love to stay in chat about this. I'm just kidding.
Guys, if I'm not
I
in the
just
next
wanna die.
episode, I just want you to know that it was Maya. Maya killed me.
I did.
I would be totally fine if she did. Please run me over.
Anyway, the moral of the story is that I really love that group, and I cannot wait to kill people this month. And also, my buddy from last month is also an accomplice, so I'm really excited.
Can I ask something?
What?
What if someone in that group chat is like a real life murderer and like they're in the group chat like for fun ways how to do it. Like
Oh, because it's really not that good. Like, it's
Oh.
really not that deep.
Oh.
It's like, ooh, they used a poison. It's not like a certain kind of poison. It's just like a poison. Or like, oh, they were stabbed. And also, like, it's really easy to... What?
to kill
Oh, dude, keep going,
to
keep
kill
going.
someone.
No, it's really easy to figure out who the murderer is at the end of the day. So it's, like,
Oh.
not a good use of tools for how to actually murder a person.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. I want to do something real quick.
No!
Oh, I hate that.
I loved it.
I hated it.
Ah! That was not nice. That
So,
hurt my ears.
I bet you're wondering what that was.
It was a water bottle.
Was
That
that...
Oh,
was
it was
a
a
hydro
hydro
flask.
Oh, ew.
That was a hydro flask. Sorry,
No.
that was me talking into the hydro flask.
A
Okay,
hydro
here's the thing.
Flasks.
I don't care what kind of water bottle you have. You can have one of those hydro doodads. You can have a Yeti. You can have any kind of water bottle. I don't care. At the end of the day, it's a water bottle.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to be elitist as fuck walking around here saying, this is my hydro
People do the
flask.
same thing with
This
clean
is my
canteens.
Yeti.
That's
This is
because
my
I'm an
clean canteen. This
elitist.
is my whatever Nalgene bottle. Shut the fuck your mouth. It's a water bottle.
People do the same
The
thing
simple
with clean
answer
canteens.
is I'm an elitist.
Well, die.
The simple answer is that's how I was told to say it, and that's how I will continue.
That's how
to say
Visco
it.
told Maddie,
Maddie
to
to say it. I am on Visco.
Maddie
Maya's
is
telling you right now.
Maddie is a
I'm
bona
not-
fide Visco girl.
It's a water bottle.
What do you mean by bona fide? I've always wanted to know.
What, you don't know the
Or you just don't
definition
know
of
what bona fide means?
Yes.
Here, let's look up the definition. I wanna
Correct.
get this
I
right.
feel like it's just down to the bones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then we didn't need a definition
Well,
for
no,
that.
no.
Like a true and true, like true
Bona
through and
Yeah.
through. True.
Fide.
I don't
Through
know.
and through.
A lot
That's
of
why I'm
like
looking it up.
like phrases that I say in English are based off of things that I've heard white people say in the past, and I can't always tell that I'm doing it right.
Did you know that I didn't know what an inside joke was until like sophomore year?
What?
I didn't know
Did
what
you know what an
inside
outside joke was?
Shut the fuck up. I didn't know what an inside joke was. So people said it's an inside joke. I didn't understand what that meant.
Maddie
like
thought.
library voices?
No.
No, Maddie thought
But,
it was
like,
like a joke that
inside
you tell
jokes.
yourself.
I know what an
Yeah.
inside joke is. I'm making fun of you, Maddie.
Okay,
Eh.
so according to dictionary brought to you by
Google dictionary.
bona fide means
It's an
It's
adjective.
an adjective that means genuine, real.
I really am a Visco
And
girl.
there is a legal definition of it,
What?
which is sincerely, without intention to deceive. And the
Correct.
origins of it are from bona fides, and then from there the Latin bona fide, which means with good faith, which then turned into bona fide.
Really interesting. I knew the legal term. That's why I said it. I didn't need that, but thank you. I really love it. I really am a
Maddie
Visco
literally
girl.
asked for 2 + 2, and when we said the answer is 4, she was like, I knew what 4 is.
I said it at the fucking like 10 seconds ago. Anyways, I do think I'm a Visco girl, but a very like chill.
I'm like a
girl.
Visco girl, but I'm not like other Visco
I'm
girls.
like not like other girls.
I just mean in the
I'm
sense
just like
where
quirkier than the rest of them.
shut the
Oh my
fuck
God.
up. That was not what I said.
I'm not like other girls.
I just think that I don't embody it in the sense where Visco girls put a lot of time and effort into what they wear, and I could never do that.
Look
And
at
I
the
just
color of your sweater right now. That is a Visco color.
It's literally blue.
That's
It's not just
cerulean.
any blue.
Oh, it's. Are you gonna do the Devil Wears Prada speech?
No, I don't know it, but that's actually cerulean.
Yeah.
Which you don't know.
Which is a Visco
about-
girl color.
Okay. I'm okay with it being a Visco girl color. I just thought it was blue.
Cerulean.
Imagine thinking blue is
Guys,
just one thing.
Devil Wears Prada is gonna have a musical soon.
Ooh.
What?
I don't know. I didn't love Devil Wears Prada.
Maddie has bad taste.
It's-
I mean, Bindu.
hold up. Maddie doesn't have bad taste just because she doesn't like a Meryl Streep movie.
Yes.
Maddie just doesn't.
A Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway movie.
Whatever.
Let's not forget about bad music taste too.
She does have that.
We
I
brought that up in
don't
the
have
last
bad
episode.
music taste. I just have basic music taste.
Even basic
Anyways.
people can appreciate how
I just.
angelic Kate
I'm
Bush
just
is.
gonna be honest. The
I
main
love
character
Kate
annoyed
Bush.
me so much that I did not like it. Anne Hathaway's character just annoyed me a lot.
You ever heard of an anti-hero?
It doesn't. I can like an anti-hero, and I can also dislike an anti-hero.
What's everybody's opinion on Catcher in the Rye?
I didn't
really
like
liked
the
that
book.
You liked
What?
it?
Yeah.
Good. I loved
didn't-
it.
I did not like it.
I
No,
love-
I love
thought it-
Holden's character.
No,
Me too.
Holden's character was literally so stupid. He was like, I hate phonies, but he is a phony. He's such a fucking idiot. Anyway, I don't
That's
like
the
him.
point of the character.
He reminded
that's
me
the point.
of a white boy named Clayton who tells me, let me just re-explain that for you.
So what I really liked about Catcher in the Rye was the first time I read it for a class, and it was my freshman year of high school.
Me too.
And I remember reading that book in like one night. It was the only book all semester that I actually wanted to keep reading. And I come to class so excited to talk about it, and I show up, and every single person in my fucking English honors class was like, Holden was so annoying.
He
I hated
was.
this. Can I finish? I'm very passionate about this. It gets on my nerves. Holden was so annoying. He's so unreliable. I hated him. He was having an identity crisis the entire time. It was really annoying. And I'm like, I identified with Holden's character.
Same. When I first read it, I did too.
And everybody was shitting on him so hard. I remember like crying in class. I was like, y'all are just. That's me.
Poopy
Like I
heads.
see myself so much in that character.
My thing is that neither of you are like Holden Caulfield. But it's
no,
just
I don't. I
It
don't
doesn't
identify
matter how
with
we're
him anymore.
perceived.
But when I first read that, I mean, I was going through an identity crisis, and
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, I really identified with Holden's character. I now realize that, yeah, Holden is a very immature character, despite the fact that he perceives himself to be extremely mature.
But like all children do.
But yeah, that was me when I read the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was hot shit. Turns out,
And
was
then I
just
read
shit.
it again 2 years later for my junior year because I transferred to a new school where they were teaching it in junior year instead of freshman year.
Yeah, I had that too.
I
So I
read
read
it
it
junior year.
again, and it was still really good. And I showed up ready with my talking points and everything, ready to shoot down everybody who was talking shit about basically me. And then everybody talked shit about me again.
Damn.
It's-
Don't laugh.
it's-
That's what I'm sensitive about.
Holden is just not a good character.
Maddie, shut
you.
up. That's my character.
He can be your character and still not be a good character. Oh, we have a special guest today. Bye-bye. Hello.
What's up, everyone? Sorry about that interruption. You know, we got bad reception. We went through a tunnel, so we had to take a little bit of a break.
It's actually just all of our fans.
Yeah,
All of our dying
You're cutting up.
yeah. There was actually a mutiny inside of our studio, our live studio audience. Because don't forget, we have a live studio audience, unlike the other podcast. They actually got really upset about that whole Catcher in the Rye thing, and they started to maim us. So
Don't say us. Only the people who have bad opinions about Catcher in the
So
Rye.
just Maya.
yeah, just Maddie, and you know, we felt obligated to protect Maddie because like
we have a brand at this
Yeah.
point. You know what I
Wanna keep
mean?
me pretty.
we need Maddie. So well, we
We
just
don't
need
need
you
to keep
alive.
you pretty. Yeah.
They don't see you.
No.
They just hear you.
Yeah.
I think that they can sense I'm pretty.
Well,
Uh-huh.
if that's the case, your senses
How
are
come
wrong.
I can't?
But yeah, we're back. We're better than ever, and
Except for me.
Except for
Well,
me,
yeah,
because
except-
I'm maimed.
And
Yeah.
me because my throat's scratchy.
So I am doing swell.
So Luis is the only one.
Yeah. So what's up with you, Maya?
My throat's scratchy.
It's scratchy, like a record.
Perhaps.
Ah, yeah, been there. You know, remember it caused us to have this super long break.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
But I'm better than Luis, so I can record when my voice is scratchy.
debatable. It wasn't that my voice was scratchy; it was that my voice was gone.
Yeah.
And we were all the better for it.
So I already made that joke before last week.
And what? We both can't hate Luis.
Damn,
Correct.
I thought everybody loved me here. I
No.
thought everybody hated Maddie.
Yeah.
True. Even Maddie hates Maddie.
Aw, don't hate Maddie.
You literally pick a side. Pick a side.
My side is the side of sex out.
Yes.
Yes.
What if
And
one
pickles.
day I just fall asleep while we record, and what if that day is today?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop to say, guys, I'm so cute. Guys, I'm so cute.
Luis.
Luis never calls himself cute. Luis always says,
No,
like,
I'm cute.
I know, but you never say cute. You always say something else.
No,
It's
he
always
says-
a compliment to yourself.
Oh, well, I do.
But it's
compliment
never
myself.
cute, you know?
What have I been using a lot lately? Delectable. I've been describing myself as
Well, I
delectable.
hate that, but it's okay.
That's been, I think, my most common one recently. But
I casually look up the
you
word
know.
delectable.
Do you not know what delectable means?
I absolutely know what it means as I pull out my
Well,
phone and go
for-
look it up.
For our audience,
Yeah, for our-
delectable means like something that tastes really good.
Oh, like delicious.
that's me, baby.
Yeah, like delicious, but like better.
Okay.
It's like
so delicious.
It's
the
like you can
cream
say
of a
somebody's pretty,
crop.
but then you can say somebody's gorgeous.
Why do you say
know?
the cream of the
Baby,
crop?
I'm cream.
Why do you say the cream of the crop? It's
It's what?
It's what?
the
Cream of the crop.
crème de la crème.
Theirs are both sayings.
But they're different sayings.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they are both
I
sayings.
didn't know that.
So shut up, Frenchie.
Never heard the first one. First of all, I'm not French.
But you speak French.
That's not the same thing.
French by proxy?
What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Do you know how many countries speak French?
Too many.
Yeah, sounds like French by proxy to me. Yeah, but
Let's talk about sleep.
no, we're not going to talk about sleep.
No.
But let's talk about what you do when you're not asleep. You wake, you live, you live
Oh my
in.
god, you guys woke? Are you guys woke?
Woke? I'm always woke. I stay woke. But you know what isn't woke?
What?
How fucking expensive it is to fucking live.
Oh, this was my topic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I think that
your
it's so
topic.
stupid.
It's bullshit,
Maybe
especially
it's
in the area
just
we
like
live in.
yeah. So I feel like it might be just like the area that we live in, because I know like people from other states or something that are like people who are like in college in other states who are already like, oh yeah, I have an apartment and I go to school and I like do everything, and I'm like, how? And they're like, I don't know, I just like work at my school, and I'm like, how much does your school pay you? And they're like, minimum wage. I'm like, how?
And minimum wage there is lower than it is here. Keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. no.
So
It's like you get paid less everywhere else, but everything else is also significantly less
Yeah.
expensive.
I was
Um,
like looking at apartments, and I'm like, how could anybody afford to live this way?
No, we have here in the Bay Area, we have the highest average cost of living in the country.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Correct. Especially like Silicon Valley.
yeah.
That's the Bay Area, babe.
Bay Area also includes San Francisco and stuff, and like other places,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
That's-
also
I just
Silicon
think-
Valley.
Really?
Yeah. The valley isn't like an actual like physical.
I
place.
genuinely
It's
thought that
an
the
idea.
Silicon
It's a
Valley was just
concept.
like San Jose area.
No.
Mm.
Like
Because
anywhere
that
where
was,
like the tech industry is booming up here, so like
Yeah,
San Francisco
so-
included and stuff like that.
Oh, interesting.
However, the Bay Area also like encompasses like the East Bay and like the North Bay. The North Bay, like everybody just recognizes doesn't exist correctly. Like it's
You know,
just not part of the Bay.
Technically, Gilroy is part of South Bay.
Mm.
I don't
know
consider it
what
that, but that
any of this
is
means.
that's like an actual like that's the end of South Bay.
Okay, well I know people who say that like if you're like below like Cupertino, you're not South Bay.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I
you're
would
not
say
even in
that.
the Bay Area.
I would say that.
Really?
Yeah.
San Jose is below Cupertino.
Okay, no, okay. San Jose is the lowest then.
Okay.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
say that.
I
But
have no idea
no,
what
but
any of that
technically Gilroy is still South Bay, which
Hmm.
is bullshit.
San Jose is souther than us. Would you not would you consider us part of the Bay?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if you live in Gilroy, you're from
You're from Gilroy.
yeah, you're from Gilroy.
Garlic is your culture.
Yeah, sorry about it.
Sucks to suck, but I mean garlic is great and all, but
We got pickles.
we got pickles.
I was just talking about how I feel like here it's just especially more expensive, and I don't know why. I just know that it would be like
It's just because it
impossible.
is.
It would just be like impossible for someone who's in college to like pay rent and go to school and like have enough jobs or enough of an income.
There's a
Yeah,
reason.
nobody
Right.
does it. That's why there's like no schools here.
There's a reason
talking
why
about? There's
San
so many
Jose
schools
has
here.
one of the highest homeless rates in the country. And a
Correct.
lot of them are young people that dropped out of San Jose State because they couldn't afford to, like live and go to school.
Yeah.
So, like that's a
That's
legitimate.
literally why I chose community college. I
Yeah.
was like, there's no way that I would be able to afford not only like a 4-year university, but also like money to literally live and go to that 4-year university.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit because like it's it's considered a housing crisis, but the thing is it's not that there's not inventory.
It's
because
that
there is
nobody wants
inventory.
to sell it. To
Well, they don't want to rent it out because they feel like they're not getting fair rates for what people need. Like renters want to charge more because for the upkeep and everything, and then also
Landlords,
profit
yeah.
margins. They have to make a certain amount. They feel like they're not getting enough with what people need to be paying to be able to stay in those places, and that also goes with how everything else besides like rent is so expensive over here. Like
Yeah.
everything
Is
has a
expensive,
huge
yeah.
markup in the Bay Area.
No, you're right. Like, even just, like, toothpaste. This sounds so stupid, but, like,
Yeah, no, it's
I
true.
swear that everything is way more expensive here. Even things that are, like, locally, like, grown. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, it's
Things that you expect to be, like, less expensive here.
there's
are still
so
more
many
expensive.
things that it's like cheaper to buy online and have it delivered to your doorstep than it is to go out and buy stuff here.
Right, and
You're
that's
right.
contributing to like the environment crisis too.
Yeah, it's terrible. It doesn't work. It's a flawed system that we live in.
It is.
But
Tis. Yeah, but that's,
It'd be like
I
that,
literally
you
just
know?
put that on the list for us to talk about because I was just really angry about it. And I was like, how is anyone supposed to do this? And, like, I feel like sometimes it even, like, makes me feel bad because it's like, I'm not even, like, how am I not going to be able to do this? But this is, like, what is, like, expected and planned. And then it just, like, makes you feel, like, bad.
Yeah.
Because, like, you
And
can't
especially
do
considering that, like, I think everybody here, like, none of us, like, are the, like, lowest income of, like, people who live in this area. You know what I
No.
mean?
Yeah.
So if, like, we can't do it,
Yeah, then how
how is anybody
supposed
expected
to
to do it, you know?
Exactly.
yeah, no, that's why you have a lot of houses that have multiple families in them.
And a lot of houses that are just empty.
Yeah, that too.
Mhm.
It's it's just terrible, but
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, the price for my house in the Bay Area, where it's, like, 4 bedrooms, and it's, like, 1 story, was the same price as my home in Toronto when it was, like, on a 5-acre property and 2 stories. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that
Yeah.
is not... that's, like, crazy to me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I looked it up. My house, if we sold it and moved to Michigan and bought a house for the same amount, I could get a house with 6 bedrooms and a 4-stall stable
But then
on
you'd
the
have to
lake.
live in
On the
Michigan.
lake. Yeah,
That's
then I'd have to live in
crazy.
Michigan.
Like, on the lake.
Yeah.
That's, like, oh, God, that's, like, so crazy to me. Like, there's no way. Like,
Stables.
stables. We should can get horses. Let's do it. You know what?
Michigan?
In Michigan. The problem is you don't want to move to the States.
No, I don't want to move to Michigan.
Michigan's like basically Canada though, so
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
it's geographically close.
So that's like saying New York is basically Toronto.
It's basically Toronto.
It's
I
not.
mean-
It's not.
Okay,
mean-
how about this? Toronto is basically New York.
No.
No, it's a way slower.
It's the other way around.
I
New
would.
York is
I was
basically
going to say that Toronto was like a knockoff New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
You're
going
right.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. That's why I like it because it's not as busy. I mean, even though like I'm fine with busy or whatever, and I love New York. It was like the first state I've ever been to, but I just like Toronto better in the sense where like you don't have to like be. There's not always like people awake at all hours of the night, and like the streets are never super busy. And the streets are never like super busy. I don't know, but I feel like New York is just like when you're in your 20s and you just want to like party.
I just really can't relate. I would rather die than go to New York.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I totally can relate because that's why I want to move to New York.
No, I hate
like
New York. I've been twice. Both times it sucked. It's bad. People are mean.
People are mean everywhere.
Nope.
I feel like it's that one episode of New Girl.
Like some
Gus-
people are mean everywhere,
Yeah.
but not all people are mean everywhere.
Not everyone's mean in New York.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
met
think so.
really nice people in New York.
I haven't.
Me too. I think
You just
New
have
York's cool.
like I feel like you just gotta like
you have to be open to things. I
yeah,
think.
and you have to like
Open to people being mean?
No,
Ye-
no. I just mean open to different like personalities and different like the fact that you're not used to like this environment or this like probably like their lifestyle or their pace.
I don't know. I feel like it's really not a culture shock thing because like I've gone to a lot of different cities. I've gone to a lot of different places and like in countries, and it's just not been. It's not ever been the way that New York was. You know what I mean? It was just bad. People were mean.
I don't
Smelled.
know.
Didn't like it.
Honestly,
I can agree it smells,
I feel
but,
like
like-
this is that episode of New Girl where Jess is like, New York sucks. I hate
I
New
will,
York.
in my opinion, the city that I've been to with, I guess I don't want to say the meanest people, but the least nice people, is here in San Jose.
Mm.
Like, I feel like,
Correct.
yeah, I feel like it's a very cold atmosphere around here. Like, people like don't give a shit about anything that's going on outside of their like own world. But I don't know. I didn't
No.
feel that way in New York.
It's because San Jose is so competitive. Literally, the Bay is so freaking competitive. Everybody just like selfish and wants to do better than the rest. And that's honestly how I felt the second that I got here. And that's still how I feel about a lot of people now that I am here. Don't get me wrong. I've met so many great people out
Like
here.
me.
Like, except for the podcast people right here. With the exception of you guys. I've met a lot of really great people.
Fuck!
Just kidding. But like, yeah, no, I've definitely, like, there's definitely some good people, but no, I definitely think that the worst
Bay sucks.
people I've met, the Bay sucks.
For me, I just won't interact with anybody who works for any of the corporations here.
So that's like,
All of them.
No.
it's not all of them. All the
Just
ones
people
that are
who-
doing well.
Just people who like majored in CS. I just refuse to interact.
You don't
My
talk to
father.
CS majors.
No, I don't.
Oh.
So I
think
just don't
Mark's
know
pretty
about that.
cool.
Your best friend is a CS major.
And I make fun of her for it every
Oh.
single day.
Okay, whatever.
Like it's my job. Like I'm getting paid to do it. Somebody has to keep her humble.
For real. Okay. I want to mention that Luis said that Mark is cool.
I don't know who Mark,
Mark is my dad.
Oh, okay, cool. I've never
Yeah.
met your dad.
My dad is a CS major / almost got his master's.
Disgusting.
And his name is Mark.
Disgusting. Thank you.
My dad's a really great person.
Yeah, but he's a CS major.
Yeah, but he's also a really great person.
I think that's an oxymoron.
I was almost a CS major.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Glad
But
you're not.
Then I decided that I don't like working.
My ex-boyfriend's a CS major, so
See?
fuck him.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just add it to the list of
Um,
bad people who
we might
happen
be
to
going.
be CS majors.
We might be going to the same school as him too. So
Bad
that's
people
fine.
who are CS majors because CS majors are bad people. Thank you.
Mm,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can think of worse people than CS majors.
Like
Poli-sci
business
majors?
And
First of all,
yeah, poli-sci
bitch.
majors, 100%.
Poli-sci majors. First of all, there's a very different ranking between poli-sci majors. There are poli-sci majors like that guy in my poli-sci class, who I won't say his name, who are like, that's their whole life. And then there's people like me who are poli-sci majors because it's like something that they're really interested in.
Yeah,
and
okay,
they
yeah.
like
So,
it. But it's also like not their whole lives.
How I see it, the two types of poli-sci majors. You have the poli-sci majors that want to go into law, and the poli-sci majors that want to go into policy
Politics.
and politics,
Yeah.
right? The law ones are like, yeah, all right.
That's
whatever.
me!
Disagree. I disagree.
And then I feel like the politics ones are way worse because they're fake as fuck.
I think that they're.
They're trying to get that vote
All
like
bad.
20 years before.
I love Maddie so much, and I love her so much.
but Maddie is fucking terrible.
But I'm a poli-sci major who's going into law, so.
I just don't think any of them are good.
Can't relate. I'm an art major.
I'm
so.
wonderful.
I'm all good.
Only art majors allowed.
What?
You're not an
Art
art
majors
major.
are
That's
one of
fine.
the
I
worst.
recognize that. Art majors are so
no,
good.
Art
I'm the
majors
best,
are literally one of the
baby.
worst.
Woo!
I don't like art majors.
Okay.
By the way, catch my films when they come out.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so I can get one view.
Shut the fuck up, Maddie. I got big shit going on. I'm gonna be the next big star
Where? In Michigan?
in the fucking world, in Hollywood.
We wanted to go to
baby.
Michigan, not him. He didn't even say anything
No,
about that.
fuck Michigan. No, I'm going to
All our
LA, baby.
All
New
our
York.
Michigan.
We're going to
viewers.
LA, baby.
We going to LA, baby.
I feel so
And-
not included in this.
Well,
Yeah, well,
you
he
don't want to
wasn't
go to
included in
LA.
Michigan.
You're correct. I don't want to go to UCLA. I would rather
Why
not.
He doesn't want to go to
Fuck
UCLA.
UCLA.
I
either.
don't want to live in. I don't want to go to UCLA or Chapman or whatever is close to there.
I want to go to LA. I want to get fucking laid.
Laid or late?
Both. No. But I'm gonna be successful, and I'm gonna be a top director. Just watch.
Okay.
Watch out.
I'm watching. I will
Watch
not
out.
blink.
Don't blink.
I won't.
Don't blink.
I won't.
I will.
Maddie, I fucking hate you.
I wish you didn't.
I wish I didn't too, but you have brought me to this point in my life.
Oh my god.
What?
Guys,
What?
stop being so mean. We're in California.
You guys are literally mean
We're
to
not
me
in New York.
all the time.
New York's nice.
No.
You guys are literally.
Everybody
mean
that
to
I
me.
know from New York is like really nice.
I don't know anyone
No.
from New York. I know.
I
Someone
only
who
know
goes
New
to-
York gays though. So.
I know a lot of people who are from New York, and only one of them is acceptable.
Yeah, I know one person who goes to NYU but is not from New York, and that's about it.
I know one person who doesn't go to NYU and is from New York, and he's the only one I like. Shout out to Matthew Hawkins if you're listening to this. I love you.
No, I know a few people from New York, and they're all great. They're wonderful people.
Okay, can't relate.
Well, looks like I just have better friends.
I want to talk about. New
That's
Girl.
arguable because they're from New York. That's okay.
What do you want to talk about, Maddie?
I want to talk about New Girl because a while ago I mentioned that I really liked New Girl to Maya, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then Maya was like, oh, who would we each be a New Girl? And me and I was explaining this to Luis yesterday, and we couldn't remember who was who. But I know that you're Schmidt.
I don't watch the
Yeah,
show,
I'm
so
Schmidt.
I don't fucking know.
He's
yeah.
Nick.
No, he's not
Yes,
Nick.
he
He's
is.
literally Cece.
No.
Explain to me how he's Nick.
I just remember saying he's Nick, and then we played him a video of Nick, and then at the end of it, he was like, "Yeah."
That's true. I did do that.
Okay, but Nick is like a lazy bartender who's like literally.
That's not the part. That's not the part that Luis is. The part that Luis is every time like Nick says something and it's kind of ridiculous, and you're like, "Wait."
I am lazy.
No.
But I mean, like you know when
You're
when
Cece.
Nick's like,
Okay, no. Here's the thing. He's Cece, and I'll tell you why he's Cece. Because he's a badass, and he's like a model. I don't know.
Damn.
that's
he's-
so surface
so
level.
true.
No, and
so
but also
surface.
like Cece has a really good time because everybody likes her, and she when someone like doesn't like her, she like really cares about them, and she like really tries, but also like she really only cares about like the people she really likes, and she'll like just do anything for them. It's just really sweet.
I
love
still
her.
just think he's Nick, and he's not Cece.
he's
I-
really Cece. Whatever.
¿Por qué no los dos?
No,
I mean,
Why
No.
not both?
no, you can't.
Because they're
No,
not alike.
they're just- no, they're not alike.
I don't know, but I kind of feel like I fit the mold for both of them.
But I don't think you fit the mold for Cece.
I think that you do fall in the mold for Cece. I think that Maya definitely fits the mold for
Everybody,
Schmidt.
vote on Twitter.
I'm Schmidt because
am
I hate youths.
Am I Cece or am I
That's
Nick?
not why.
I know.
I was like, but sure, I guess.
Why? Why?
See, I was talking to Luis, and Luis thinks that I'm Jessica. So
I don't think you're Jess, so that's okay.
How?
Like
I
I said,
don't
this is
think
just
I
based
like.
off of descriptors
You're
that Maddie
Winston.
gave me.
I'm not Winston. Eileen's Winston.
I think that Eileen's not on this podcast.
That doesn't matter. I'm definitely not Winston.
We should have
You're-
Eileen on the podcast.
Oh, I love her so much. Can she be our guest?
She should be our guest.
Eileen,
oh my god, I
welcome.
forgot to
When you listen to
I-
this, can you please hit me up and let us know if you want to be our guest? Thank you.
Is
Yeah.
it weird that I actually think I'm more like Allie? I love Allie.
Allie's Nassim Pedrod's.
Allie's
Character?
with Winston. Allie's
Yeah, it's
Winston.
Nassim's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess. I don't think so, but that's okay.
Guys, we're having so many awkward moments.
I know. I feel like that's probably because we're way over time on this episode. So we should probably just end it here.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
peace
Should we sing our
out.
outro song?
Beans
Beans and beans, beans and beans, 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 beans. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Sex House, the podcast that's not about sex.
Or houses.
Or houses.
Oh, my co-star today says, stop trying to own people.
Facts.
Please keep that in.
See you next decade.